Yeah, shame-free life.
Hey, shalom and blessings to your family. Hope you're doing well. This is Ronald Zine. Listen, if you haven't yet subscribed to the Shame Free Life channel, I invite you to do so. Just click that subscribe button below, and right beside it, if you smash that bell, you'll get the instant notifications whenever I do go live or upload a video. But most importantly, if any of the video contents, if it's been a blessing to you, if it has challenged you, if it's made you mad, to become a much better version of yourself, because you're coming to the understanding that I'm not on this planet to just suck up oxygen and to just breathe it out, but I'm here for a purpose, and I'm going to find my purpose, and I'm going to work that purpose. Like the content, share the video with someone else. Let's get right into it. Before we talked about how to kill a vampire, but I want to take a couple of moments to talk about how to kill a werewolf. That's right. How to kill a werewolf. Do I believe in werewolves? Do I believe that they exist? From a spiritual standpoint, yes. But we're going to talk about also from a practical standpoint. Werewolves, according to ancient folklore, are human beings that look just like you and I. You cannot tell that this person is a wolf. You know, I'm reminded by Yeshua. He told the disciples, he said, listen, what I'm doing, I deputize you to do. I want you to go out 2 by 2, but I'm sending you out as sheep amongst wolves. We're still talking about how to kill a werewolf. So even Yeshua himself, the Christ, he was aware of wolves in sheep clothing. As he was sending his sheep out in the midst of these wolves that were camouflaged in human form. How to kill a werewolf. You know, according to ancient folklore, these individuals are wolves from 2 different reasons a person becomes a werewolf. Number 1, they're bitten by a werewolf. So now they become werewolf or inherit the ability to be a werewolf by bite. Number 2, the person is placed under a curse. Now, this person, male or female, that is now a classified wolf in human clothing, they become manifested. They, as is said, they shape shift. They have the ability to shift their shape from being a human to now being a wolf under a full moon. Full meaning complete. Now, these individuals, they look just like you and I. They may work with you. They may be in your church. They may be in the pews. They may be in the pulpit. They may be in your mosque. It may be your imam. But they're wolves. They're in politics. These individuals we see at the mall, in the shopping centers, grocery stores, restaurants. But little do you know, they look just like you and I. But they are a wolf in human form. And you'll never know until they begin to shape shift from being a human, from being your family member, from being your friend, from being your frenemy, to now shift into what is their nature, either by bite or by curse, which is a wolf. They're bloodthirsty. You know, wolves travel in pack. So what am I saying? That these individuals, they begin to manifest under a full moon. When it's the right situation, when it's the right circumstance, what is in a person will come out of that person. These individuals are very sneaky. They're very sly and they're very cunning. Some are narcissistic, but they're slick because they have the ability to shape shift. 1 minute they're for you, the next minute they're acting shady. 1 minute they're for you, the next minute they're talking behind your back. 1 minute they say that they love you, the next minute, like unfortunately Shanquella Robinson, they gather with other wolves of the same nature and plot your death, whether it is literally, whether it's financially, whether it's relationally, whether it's emotionally or psychologically or spiritually. They're bloodthirsty. And oftentimes these wolves, they will bite people and infect them with the same broken sickness that's in them. And so the person who received the bite from the wolf now becomes a werewolf himself or herself. Now these individuals will begin to look at you sideways because they were infected by the bite of gossip, infected by the bite of slander, infected by the bite of character assassination. And again, these individuals can be your family members. They can be your friends. They can be your frenemies that are disguised, but they're really enemies, but they're masquerading as friends. That's why I refer to them as frenemies. They have the ability to shapeshift back and forth, but they come out or they manifest under the full moon, the completeness of an event. When the time is right, that's when you'll begin to see them as they truly are. So how do you kill a werewolf? Well, it's said that by way of a silver bullet to the heart, or you can just chop the head off. So the next time that you're in the company of what you deem as being a friend, a companion, someone that you trust, or family member, etc., but in the right circumstance, in the fullness of a circumstance, they begin to shapeshift into something that you had never seen before. You may be in the presence of a werewolf. And how do you kill it? By a silver bullet to the heart. You speak truth to it, penetrating the very heart of that individual, piercing the diabolical nature of that individual. How do you kill it? You cut the head off. You cut the head off of gossip. You cut the head off of slander. You cut the head off of jealousy. Again, one of the reasons or two of the reasons that they are infected. The person was infected by a werewolf's bite. Now they are a werewolf or under a curse. And there are plenty of people that are under the curse of jealousy, under the curse of envy, under the curse of manipulation, just under a curse. And it will begin to manifest, trust you me, in the fullness of time. Don't be a victim of a werewolf's bite, because when that person bites you with gossip, when that person bites you of slander and of discord, because they travel in packs, they all communicate with each other. They're looking for a prey. Don't become a victim of the werewolf's bite. Put a silver bullet in his heart with truth. I don't even want to hear what you're saying. What you're saying right now has nothing to do with me. If you have a problem with such and such, go take it up with them. Be a man, be a woman. Man up, woman up. Go see that person. Don't tell me. I'm not your go-between. You're not going to infect me with jealousy. I don't want anything that person has. If I want it, I can get a job and I'll go get it. I'm not a freeloader. And if it's not for me to have, then I won't have it. But what the Most High have for me is for me. And that's how you kill a werewolf. As I always say, and I will continue to say, family, that your life begins when you say so. Resist the bite of a werewolf and the curse of a werewolf by putting a bullet in his heart of truth, or cut his head off. That I don't want you around me with the headship that is deceptive, because I understand who I am, and I'm not going to be a victim of your curse. Peace and blessings, family. Shame-free life.
Yeah, shame-free life. Shame shame